Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Yoga Break It Down. I'm Yoga Suze. In this episode, we are going to explore Upward Dog and Cobra, which are back arcing poses and can seem very similar to each other. It's recommended to use a yoga mat for these positions as you'll need traction on your hands. We're going to start with Upward Dog. For this position, you come to laying down on your belly on the mat. You place your hands right outside of your chest, and this is so that when we raise into the position, the shoulders are over the wrists. Elbows come in, and as you push into the mat, you lift your torso and start to roll your shoulders back. You want to fully extend your arms. You're going to feel a nice back arc here. Keep the chest lifted. The eyes can gaze straight ahead, or you can tilt the chin up a little. Keep the shoulders rolled back. Sink down through the hands and keep that extension up through the arms. Sometimes this position is done with a lift of the knees, and the way that you would come into this is by pushing the tops of the feet down into the mat to be able to get that lift of the knees off of the floor as well. And you really need to keep that extension going throughout the arms to maintain that lift as well. When you release from this pose, you would release from it similar to plank pose. So bring your knees down if they were raised. You're going to bend in the elbows, roll the shoulders back, keep the elbows back, keep the upper arms pinned against the rib cage, and slowly lower the body down. Once you come all the way down to the mat, you can either rest your forehead on the mat or turn the head to one side or the other to rest for a moment. For Cobra pose, we'd come into the position at the same start point, laying on our belly on our mat. Instead of having the hands right outside the chest, they're slightly forward, so maybe outside of the shoulders, sometimes a smidge forward. Again, you'd extend the hands down into the mat, start to lengthen through the arms and lifting in the chest. You're going to feel a fuller arc here that goes all the way down into the upper part of your legs. And it's going to feel like a deeper back arc, and you're going to feel the arc in different areas of your back. You're going to feel a deep stretch in the front of the torso as well, one that we usually only experience maybe doing a full back bend. Same as in the Upward Dog, when you release from this pose, you want to roll the shoulders back, keep the elbows in, bend in the elbows, and lower the torso with the upper arms against the rib cage, lowering all the way down to the mat, and rest on your forehead or the side of the head. If you have aggravation in your wrists, and neither of these poses would be a good idea for you, what you would do is a modification that often is called modified Cobra or baby Cobra, but it really is the modification for both poses. And for that one, you would be on your forearms. You can have palms facing down as I'm demonstrating, or if you want to, you can interlace your hands. The elbows in this case would be underneath the shoulders, similar as they would be in your Upward Dog. The reason that I wanted to demonstrate both Upward Dog and Cobra in the same video is there's often confusion about them. And some instructors will refer to Upward Dog more and some instructors Cobra more, and not necessarily explaining what the differences are. So I would say play around with each of them and see which one feels more comfortable or feels like a better stretch. If one aggravates your back more than the other, or one aggravates your wrist more than the other, that's going to, cut that out of the mix, and you'd choose the other one. Again, if your wrists are really bothering you, do the modified Cobra where you're on your forearms. I hope this shed light on Upward Dog and Cobra. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Yoga Break It Down. Hit the subscribe button and share this video with friends. Remember that everybody needs yoga. So that means Michael J. Fox needs yoga, crossing guards need yoga, librarians need yoga, and you especially, baby, you need yoga too. So I really hope you join me next time on Yoga Break It Down. Bye-bye.